everybody, this is Chad the Gaming Dad here on Dad's Games. And today, here in Ohio, we're right in the middle of winter. It's snowing outside and it is cold. Brrrah! That's why I got my hot coffee here to keep me warm. Anyway, I thought for this week's video we could take a look back at some of the warmer days when I went out to the flea market. So it's time once again for the misadventures of the flea market. Now I'm pretty sure the last couple days of the year when I went out to the flea market, I really didn't find a whole lot of stuff to pick up, but I do know that I saw some really strange stuff. I did find some games, but what I found were some of the things you need to watch out for when you go to the flea market, because not everything at the flea market is a good deal. In fact, a lot of it's not. So alright everybody, let's head on out and see what they got at the flea market. Alright, we start off day one at my favorite reseller, checking out some games. Yeah, that says $4.99 on it, but I didn't pay that. I actually traded something in and did the old 3 for $10 deal. Wound up getting all 4 of these games. Check out Mario. I don't know where these things came from, but I knew I had to pick one of them up. That's just too cool to pass up. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, uses the force.
Yes, I like that. And this will go great with the other walker.
Alright, so here we have what appears to be a couple of cowboys out on the range. What's he doing with his hand? I don't know, this looks a little bit more like Brokeback Mountain to me. Not that there's anything wrong with that. What 2 cowboys do out on the range is their own business. Seems like it never fails. You're always going to find some old Wii games out at the flea market. Check out this guy's stuff. I've seen it a million times, but I do find one thing that I like.
Go any lower on this one? You got 9 on it. Pac-Man. Yeah.
If they don't want a deal, they don't want a deal. You can't always get what you want.
Yeah, I was thinking more like 5, but that's alright. Okay.
Now, I don't know if this guy worked at GameStop. He told me he had a friend who worked at GameStop, or maybe even he was just digging in the GameStop dumpster. I really don't know. But this stuff is awesome.
What do I got for all these? 1, 2, you said $1? Yep. Like I'll give you $4?
These things look pretty cool up on the shelf. Good stuff. Hello, E.T. Whoa, hey look, isn't that Chad the Gaming Dad from Dad's Games?
Paint your own Yoda.
Sleep long and prosper. Now the games inside these plug-and-play controllers aren't really the best, but man, they look pretty cool on the outside. You suck! You suck! I spit in the face of people who think that I'm gonna pay $6 for a Carlito doll. Look at this thing. It kind of reminds me of
my cousin, RFB, Robotic Fan Buddy.
Got butter?
Yep. And so ends the first day out at the flea market with a random siren. Day 2 starts the same way day 1 started. Back at my favorite reseller for the 3 for $10 special. Not a bad selection today. I really like these guys, especially this one here. You wind him up and he walks. The second day was full of Pez. We start off with this giant Spider-Man Pez. Check this out.
Oh, does he say stuff? Oh.
Get down with your Spidey self! Here we find some PS2 games. They were only $3 a piece. Don't know why I passed these up. I didn't decide to get any of them. And now we have a really random combination. A whole bunch of pool balls. And then it says 1930s toilet, never used? I'm not really sure how you can verify that, and I really don't want to know. This guy's got a few things hanging out. Babysitting mama, some old games. But on this hot summer day, all he really was selling was ice cold water. More Pez. I'm telling you, all I found was Pez, Pez, and more Pez. The unique thing with this box of Pez is that it actually still had candy in it.
Dare you to eat this candy?
I don't think you should be eating flea market candy. Sick it will make you, yes.
Drink your water.
More Pez.
Star Wars is all the rage these days with the new movie out, and so of course you're going to find tons of that stuff out at the flea market, but don't expect any great bargains. Here's a bunch of common stuff, Wii Fit board, and it's all in pretty bad condition. Nothing will warm up your home more than a homemade Freddy Krueger light and a deer head mounted with some deer hooves for hooks. More Pez. And here we see Virgil, yes, Ted DiBiase's very own bodyguard, signing autographs, taking pictures for cash at the flea market.
How you doing? What do you got on these PSPs? 65?
I've been thinking about getting one of these PSPs, but for $65, something that's just sitting out on a table, I just can't do it. Creepy Teddy Ruxpin.
Hi, my name is Teddy Ruxpin. Can you and I be friends?
I know Larry wasn't exactly leading man material, but they made him look pretty bad. I'm at a loss for words on this hand chair. I just don't know what to make of it. Here we see some nice looking Atari stuff, but be careful. This is one of the great pitfalls of the flea market. It was my own personal collection guy.
What do you got on some of this Atari stuff?
These games are all $5 each. And I do have literature on most of them.
No.
With them.
Yeah.
This is mine from when I grew up in my Atari game.
They always think that their collection is worth way more than it should be.
Yeah.
It's Pez Day. It's the yellow iconic jumpsuit used in Bruce Lee movies and in Kill Bill. Nice foosball table.
Yeah.
This guy here just wants to get some camera time. Now, I looked at this Santa, and all I could think of was Alpha Omega Sin.
You guys got any more Atari stuff, or just these?
There's a couple in the box. But
That's about it. Okay. What are you asking on the power set? Is that got the pad and everything? And
It has the pad. It's missing the gun in the game.
okay.
I was asking 110, but I really will work on prices.
Okay.
The console's in there.
The console's in there?
I
Okay.
will say the console's pretty yellow in the side there.
Okay.
It's yellowed, but
Yeah.
most people are just asking for the box, basically.
So here we come to what looked like could have been a gold mine. This guy has tons and tons of games. I mean, look, he actually paid for like 4 different parking spots here today.
Yeah.
And
I
he
like
even
this
brought
one.
his wicked sword van.
I gotta be able to find a few things here, huh?
I was positive I was going to find at least one game in here that I needed. But all I found were these sun-bleached Genesis games, all of which had high price tags.
Jeez.
Battered NES cartridges sitting out in the sun.
What do you got on these SNES games? They're all marked or something, or?
Marked on the back. Those ones are 18 and over.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So it was the end of the day,
More
and
Pez.
because I had been bombarded by Pez, left and right, front and center, me and my Darth Vader Pez make our way back home. Alright everybody, that's all I got for you here on this episode of Dad's Games. I hope you enjoyed going back to some warmer weather and taking a look at what we found out at the flea market. You know, it's only going to be a couple more months before we're back at it again out there game hunting. So, stay warm until then. Until the next episode, remember, you never outgrow video games. I am Chad the Gaming Dad, and this is Dad's Games. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. So long, everybody. Hey, everybody. Just wanted to put this real quick at the end of the video. Just wanted to let you know up front, I'm not getting paid. I'm not part of the convention or anything like that. But if you have the itch to go out and do a little bit of game hunting and you wanted to look for something retro, if you live around here, I live in Ohio, head on over to the Pittsburgh Retro Gaming Convention. It's on January 23rd. Take a look at their Facebook and take a look at the website. I believe it's pittsburghretrogaming.com. And you can get some tickets in advance. Head on out there. Last year I did a video on those guys, and I went out and I really enjoyed myself. It was a great convention. I was pleasantly surprised at how great it was. And this year they promise that it's going to be even better. So, if you're getting the itch to go do some game hunting and you love the retro games, why not check out Pittsburgh Retro Gaming? I'm going to be going. Maybe I'll see you there.